level 4 of the new map set for Resurrection SDL, and this level is called On Your Knees. And really, I couldn't think of a name for this level. I suppose I could have come up with a better name. But whenever you make a level and you're trying to think of a suitable name, you look at the play style that you expect the player to use, or what type of things they may encounter. And quite often in this level, I guess the player will be on their knees because there's a few tricky areas in it. So, for want of a better name, that's what I called it. Anyway, into the level. Starting off with all our goodies from the last level, I'll switch to the machine gun because I don't think it's necessary to start off with the MCS weapon. There is a guy on patrol around this area somewhere. As I explained in the playthrough of level 1, there he is. Yeah, as I explained in the playthrough of level 1, I love that feature in Wolfenstein where you can have a guy on patrol. Well, he must have just saw me around a corner there. Where's he going? I think he's running around this way. Oh, there he is. Okay, that takes care of him. And yeah, this guy's just walking around this central area so that when you come out of the elevator, you're not exactly sure where he may be. Okay, first of all these initial areas are locked off, except for this area here, and obviously that's where you've got to go. Now, as you come in here, you will see another guy on patrol. There's an officer looking after this gold key. And it's his job to patrol around there to make sure that BJ doesn't get to that key. He will come through there soon. I'll just open up this area first. I'll get a push wall that's in here. You might wonder, what's marking the push wall? Hang on a sec. Here he comes. Yep. He's just patrolling around inside that area there, and walking around into a room behind there, and coming back through behind here and going through that area again. So basically, if the player comes in here and fires a shot, they may alert him, and that just adds a bit of variety to the level, a bit of randomness, I suppose. Anyway, there's nothing in this room except some empty boxes, and of course you would suspect a push wall. You'd be right if you did. And the idea I had here is, well, these empty boxes are where the Nazis have unpacked some goodies and they've stashed them in here in the form of health and weapons and things like that. We don't really need any ammunition at the moment, so I'll come back to that later. For the time being, let's get rid of this pesky guy. He's about to come through here for his patrol again. Maybe he's in here. Now, he'll come through there in a second. I think I've been spotted. Oh, I have. Now, one problem with this area is that the floor coding for that room in behind here is the exact same floor coding for the area on the other side of the level. We're getting peppered here, so I better be careful. 2% health. Woohoo! Let's get some health, eh? Yeah, okay. I feel a bit better now. So basically, yeah, when you alert those guards in that room behind there, you're alerting the guards on the other side of the level. And we'll go there soon. First of all, let's take care of these pests. Another shot in the face. I'm doing really good with my health, aren't I, eh? I need those dinners over there. Let's be careful. In fact, there's a push wall in here. Would you know where it is? It's behind that plant hanging from the ceiling. But there's another guy coming. Over here the door's opening. Get rid of him. Now if you walk in here where this push wall accesses, and I'll watch for enemies, I'll grab those dinners up. At least that gives me a bit of respite from my health predicament. If you walk through here, you'll notice that over this way, let's go over there and have a quick look. You'll see some alcoves with torches in them. Same with that alcove there. Over this way, another torch in an alcove, but this alcove doesn't have a torch, it has a ceiling light. And that indicates the presence of a push wall again. Oh, where are you? Go away. Go away. Okay, we'll go back in here to that area. And that's where that push wall is here. So some much needed health. I'll take it all. Feels good to be 100% health again. We'll also grab that key while we're in here because we need that for the gold doors. So we'll grab that. And this area is clear. Now, where did these other guys come from? Well, let's just check that we're clear out here first. I think there's a few guys. Yep. Always someone hangs around the elevator in this level. Yeah, basically the floor coating behind these doors is exactly the same as the floor coating in this room here. So when you fire shots in here, you're in effect alerting all the guards in this area behind here. Well, not all of them. Some of the guys in here are deaf guards or guard posted, so they won't hear the shots. And they'll see us though, as we can see here. There's also a few enemies in here. And knowing my penchant for symmetry and levels, for every guard on this side, there'll be one on this side, and I think there's some SS in here as well. Where did he come from? There he is. Should be another guy over here. Let's get rid of this SS. Okay, and there should be another SS over here as well. Yep. So as you can see, very symmetrical. Yeah, maybe that's just one of my weaknesses with level design. I do like making symmetrical style levels. We'll grab up all the goodies in here. Yeah, we'll grab that dinner and a treasure. Okay, that's all we need to do in here. Next step of the level is to go through either these doors or these doors. Now, in fact, these open up to one big long corridor that go right around the perimeter of the level and come back to these doors. So when you fire shots through here, you'll also alert the guys on the other side of here. So I'll start with this side, and we'll just have to watch our backs because there'll be guys likely to come through these doors as well. Okay. And this is, I suppose, the first area where you may find yourself living up to the name of the level. You may be on your knees, you may not be, but there are guys on both sides of this corridor hiding behind columns and so forth. And you're going to have to be careful not to get caught in the middle of a crossfire. Let's watch this area first. Yep, here they come. Now, suicide clones can't open doors, so there was obviously a guard, him, that did that for them. And still, we're going to watch the other side because they will come from both directions. Let's check through the side over here. Oh, shit. I didn't expect him there. Okay, this looks relatively clear. And I know there are clones in behind there, but they can't get out yet because they're in a secret area. And we'll go to that a bit later. But first of all, let's continue on around this way. Lots of officers in there. But I want to get rid of these guards over here first because they're a pest. Then we can get rid of these guys. In fact, I might switch to the more powerful weapon for this just to make it easier. There, that made quick work of them. Get rid of the straggler. Another pest over there. Okay. That door over there in the distance opens to a central room. And we'll go into there in a second, but basically when you fire shots in there, it can alert guards in here, which can pour into that room over there, and so on. But anyway, we'll find out a bit about that as we go around. Let's go in here. Blow those barrels up. I think that officer's come out the side up here. He should be coming along. Here he comes. Thought he'd sneak up on me. Some suicide clones. Watch out for these doors because I know that they could come pouring out of there from at any moment. Grab that health and the ammo clip. Another clip. Okay, it seems quiet in there now, and it seems quiet over this side, so let's go in here again. Another guy in there, you pest. Come on. Another guy over in the distance. Oh no, I've run out of ammo. Not good. I'm being too liberal in my ammo usage. Not to worry, those crates I just picked up gave me 58, so that's more than enough. And there's some more clips over here. No push walls to worry about, so let's go into here now. There's always one who hangs behind. If there's any guys in here, there are. Oh, gee. I think I copped a bit of that barrel blast myself. Didn't kill him, though. Okay, this is supposed to be a storage area in there. You know, the crates and things and the shelves, and that's where they keep their ammo. Likewise over here, they keep barrels of sludge and storage items and ammunition over there. This area here is supposed to be like a bit of an officer's mess. I like to put bottles of wine and fancy glasses on the tables in an officer's mess. Makes it look like they're in a bit of an exclusive officers only area. So that's my thinking behind it. All decoration, chandeliers and flags. I mean, I wouldn't have mutants or clones in an area like this so readily, because I tend to think the officers would prefer to take these particular places for their own. Another officer in here. I think someone shot at me from behind. No, must have been him. So yeah, basically, and this is just an admin area. I mean, the thinking here is, they've got their typewriters and their books and everything, and they're researching whatever the Nazis were researching, maybe how to make a better clone or something, I don't know, but that's the idea here, to make it like an office, the hanging plant, the table, the lamp, and over here there's another office area, and these guys are in here assisting with the research and the typing and whatever, storing a few treasures here for the officers, and that's basically the thinking there. We'll continue on. Going around the corridor here, we'll probably see some more enemies in the distance, but they're suicide clones. They can't open the doors, so we're pretty safe over this side. The suicide clones are actually dogs. That's all they are. But when we first made Spear Resurrection, I asked Martin, or MCS, could we do something with the dogs, something a bit different? I didn't want to just have the dogs. The dogs are so easy to take care of. One shot and they're dead. And I thought, what can we do to make them a little more threatening? And I came up with the idea of a suicide bomber and some fanatic that blows himself up in your face. I asked Martin if something like that could be done, and within 15 minutes or so he sent me a coding example, and indeed we had our suicide clones for the very first time. That's how they came to be. And I believe it does just offer a bit more of a challenge, because it's not very pleasant having one of those guys clicking their little explosive device at close range to you. We need the bronze key to go through here. I opened this area up so that you could actually see where you'll end up once you have the bronze key. I think it just makes the level a bit more interesting. You can see where you're going to have to go. Of course, you don't know if there's something lurking right behind that door. There could be, but basically it takes you to that area. It seems pretty quiet. What's around that corner? It just creates a bit of interest in the level, so I believe. But anyway, on to the next step of the level. I might go